Hey kids, welcome to section 2.4, group health insurance. Today we're going to learn how to calculate the deduction for group insurance. And the big question today is, why do you think employers contribute to the cost of health insurance? Well, health insurance can be very, very expensive. So if the company that you work for is willing to pay for part of it, then you should really try to get them to pay for as much as possible, because then you don't have to pay for as much. And usually companies can buy a whole bunch of health insurance at a discount and get it a lot cheaper than you would be able to get it on your own. So, health insurance expensive, try to get your bosses to pay for it. That's less money you have to pay. So, many businesses offer these group insurance plans to their employees, which is health insurance that is offered to many businesses where part of the insurance is paid by the business and part is paid by the employee. So, like, I have group health insurance through Danville High School, and Danville High School pays for part of the health insurance, and I pay for the other part. Group insurance costs less to purchase than individual insurance. Um, and you can get health insurance, you can get vision insurance, dental insurance. You can also get other insurances like short term insurances like AFLAC or other part time insurances added on. So you need to find two things when you're talking about group health insurance. First of all, you have to actually find how much the employee is going to pay. And then once you know what percentage the employee is going to pay, you can find the actual dollar amount. And then you might have to figure out how much is going to be on each paycheck. And so the employee share is the annual amount of the insurance times whatever percentage the employee is responsible for. And then if I wanted to find how much was deducted per pay period or each paycheck, I would take the total amount that's paid by the employee and divide by the number of pay periods. That'll tell me how much goes on each paycheck. So let's see some examples. So, example number one, find the deduction per pay period. So, we have an annual cost of insurance of $6,570. The employer is going to pay 70%, and you are getting 12 pay periods. So basically, what this is all saying is it costs $6,570 for health insurance for the employee. The employer is going to pay 70% of it, which means that the employee is going to pay 30% because 30 plus 70 is 100%. So I'm going to take $6,570 and I'm going to multiply it by 30%. This is going to tell me how much I am going to be paying in health insurance, $1,971. So this $1,971 is a lot better to pay than the $6,570 that it actually costs. So I'm paying about 2 grand, and the company I work for is paying about 4.5 grand. If I want to see how much is taken out each pay period, I would take the $1,971 and divide it by how many paychecks I get. So if I get 12 pay periods, that means I have 12 paychecks. That means I get paid monthly. I'm going to have $164.25 taken out of each of my monthly paychecks to pay for health insurance. So if it's a choice of you want to get health insurance on your own through another company, or if you want to get health insurance through the company you work for, you might want to figure out what your monthly deduction is to see which company is cheapest. Okay, letter B, annual cost of insurance is $12,000. The employer is going to pay 80% of that, which means you are responsible for 20% of it. And you get paid weekly, 52 pay periods. So I need to figure out how much is deducted from each paycheck. So I'm going to take the $12,000, which is the annual cost of the insurance, and I'm going to multiply it by 0.20 instead of 0.80 because I want to see how much I have to pay. So 12,000 times 20% is 2,400. To see how much is taken out each pay period, I'm going to take the 2,400. I'm going to divide by how many times I get paid, which is 52. That's weekly. Therefore, $46.15 is going to be taken out each week for my health insurance. Now, the health insurance can be just for the employee. It can be an employee plus a spouse, an employee plus a dependent. It could be the entire family. There are different health insurance plans for each company. So you just got to wait, find that big job, and then you can see how much you have to pay. All right, example number 2. Robert Keyes' group medical insurance coverage costs $6,480 a year. His employer, Covington Arts Center, pays 65% of the cost. What is his monthly paycheck deduction for medical insurance? Okay, well, if the employer pays 65%, then we're going to do 100 minus 65, or 35% we have to pay. So we are going to take the $6,480 and multiply it by 0.35 to find how much Robert has to pay. That's $2,268. We want his monthly paycheck. That means that I'm dividing by 12. So 2,268 divided by 12 paychecks is $189 a paycheck. All right, let's see 2 more examples. Carlos Riviera earns $1,478 a week working as a mechanic at the local auto dealership. His group health insurance premiums cost $3,254 per year. If the company pays 70% of the premium cost, how much of the premium cost is taken as a payroll deduction from Carlos's paycheck each week? Okay, if the company pays 70%, then you're going to pay 30%. Now, my paycheck is already in terms of a week, and they want to know what the deduction is per week. It really doesn't matter how much he gets paid a week, because the only way that you figure out health insurance is by knowing the price of the plan, not the price of the paycheck. So I need to take $3,254 and I need to multiply it by 0.30, since Carlos is paying 30% of the plan. That's $976.20. Well, he gets paid each week. So I need to take $976.20 and divide by 52, because that's how many paychecks there would be if he gets paid a week. This means that $18.77 is going to be taken out of his paycheck each week. So it doesn't matter how much he earns a week. He's still going to get $18.77 taken out of his paycheck, no matter how much he earns a week. It's all about how much the plan costs and how big of a percentage your company is going to pay. The more they pay, the less you pay. Okay, example number 4. Brenda Bottoms earns $1,025 a week as the office manager at Dixon Welding. Her group health insurance premiums cost $3,928 per year. If the company pays 82% of the premium cost, how much of the premium cost is taken as a payroll deduction from Brenda's paycheck each quarter? Okay, again, it doesn't matter how much she earns, so I don't even need that number. If the company is paying 82%, then Brenda is paying 18%, because 100 minus 82 is 18. So I need to take the monthly or the yearly cost, $3,928, and I need to multiply by 18%. Brenda got lucky. She doesn't have to pay very much. She is responsible for $707.04 of her insurance premium. Now, she gets paid each quarter, which there are 4 paychecks if you get paid quarterly. So I need to take 707.04 and divide by 4. This will give me $176.76. Okay, so health insurance. The more your company pays, the less you have to pay. Always check and see if your company will pay for health insurance. All right, kids, that's the end of section 2.4. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. And as always, keep calm and keep trucking.